ladies and gents, fellows, friends, members of the esteemed archaeological community, welcome back to my favorite archaeological strategy simulation game. Are there many out there? I sure as heck don't know. But what I do know is that we're going to be jumping into another game, another playthrough of Archeo Shinar, which is grand. We're gonna be called Orbital Potato. No. Enter last name. That's Potato. Potato is in the last name. And this time, you know what? Let's go for the esteemed, what looks to me like a dung beetle. Would I know a dung beetle? No. I wouldn't know a dung beetle if it hit me in the face. Let's sort of swag it up a little bit. Sure. Why not? I want to look like an esteemed fellow. Let's not read that letter. Not read that letter at all. Right, so what are we going to do differently during the second playthrough? What the heck is going to happen? Well, a couple of things. So there's been a couple of amendments which I would wish to clarify at this exact moment in time. So I do indeed believe that if you consistently supply an expedition with the appropriate stimulants, then they will be less likely to develop fears on that particular mission. So now I'm aware of that. We can sort of try and tailor that to our expectations and try and factor that into the equation, so to speak. In terms of property management, I honestly think that maybe I need to just. I don't know about property management. I mean, I think I need to spend less on training. Absolutely. I spent rather a lot on training up my my peeps over the last wee while, but property, I think property probably is about as good as it could possibly be. Let's start things off and let's see if we can try and get. Let's bid like $1,000 for this. Let's see if we can try and get a casino over here. Maybe even a bit more. Bid 1.2. Sure. We shouldn't be ashamed to bid a lot of money, especially if we can guarantee, a brand new start in a brand new area. That would be pretty darn good. Okay, so that's that. Press. I want to try and handle the press a little bit better. We need to try and use our favors much more liberally, I would say. Also, black market stuff. I mean, black market was just horrifically mismanaged on the whole, so we need to try and do that better. I also want to try and better prepare my team with with additives. What are they called? Additives? I don't know, modifiers to the combat ability and whatnot. So ideally, what I'm hoping to do is we're hoping to buy enough stimulants, we're hoping to buy enough additives, additional support items, whatever, to try and complement the crew and allow us to not develop fears at such a ridiculously fast rate as last time. Now, everyone's attitude, I think we try and leave everyone at neutral. So pretty much at this level, we want everyone to be at that level. So we don't want to have any risky people. We don't want to have any people who are likely to develop fears. We just don't want that. Yeah, so your attitude is risky. So let's try and avoid that. Yours is also risky. Fine. Okay. We're not gonna train up too much, but if there is perhaps an exceptional skill that one of these people possesses, then we'll try and bump that up. Esther Bozy Van de Man, you are honestly probably the best person of this group. And it is reflected in your salary, don't get me wrong. Okay, cool. Let's start things off. Let's see if we can try and buy a bunch of stimulants. Yeah, let me buy one of each, just to sort of get us started. Then we'll have a little look at expeditions and see what we've got. So 6 explorers required. I mean, I don't want to hire anyone else. Difficulty required, challenging. I cannot attempt a challenging expedition. That's just not possible. Geology. Do we have anyone who is geologically minded? I don't actually know. 21 geology. 28 geology. We've got one person that's 28 geology. 22, 28, 21. Let me see if I can actually train you up. If I could teach you geology, that would be pretty darn good. Or maybe I could teach multiple people geology. No, so you're not going to take any geology training. You're going to take 8 geology training. And you might take I'll give you 8 survival training. Okay, fine. A little bit more than I anticipated. I want to try and always keep a certain amount of money back, so that if there is a situation that that evolves where we don't have enough money, you know, brought in by a specific expedition, we should still be able to pay the wages, rather than relying on those strikes, which are oh so awful. We need to be very, 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 very careful with those there strikes. Okay, let's get the whole team. Let me just check what everyone's after. I mean, there's tobacco. It's best for tobacco and coffee, I believe. Right, so if we get tobacco and coffee shipped away, tobacco and coffee, then there is only one person who uses gin as a stimulant, so that's fine. I believe it is our best person, so it is Esther, I believe, but that's not a problem. We'll see if we can find anything. The good stuff is always the hardest to find. Geology plus. Oh, brilliant. Just what we're looking for. 28, 33. I don't think this is gonna... Alright. Turns out the maths is with me. Brilliant. The unbelievably complicated mathematics behind this this video game do indeed, on this one occasion, decide to support me. Right, let's stick forward... Stick forward you and you. Yeah, success. Brilliant. I'm pretty sure the difficulty actually changes as to what the geology plus actually means. I mean, I'm pretty sure that plus sign is very malleable. Brilliant. Okay, so this is not a guaranteed success, but probably will be. Brilliant. What do you know? We had to ask the ambassador for help. Okay, cool. I mean, that's an experience. 1,900 bucks. No fears, which is very, very important. Very, very happy with that indeed. Okay, so again, this sort of changes our property mindset if we're going to continue to try and use stimulants as frequently as we possibly can. Wow, I was actually outbid. I was outbid fairly substantially. Okay, I mean, there's absolutely nothing that I can do about it. Your Theodore and Esther have an affair. How do you know? Because there's a request for common bedroom in your quarters. If there's an affair going on, they really must have the same hobby or both. There is no way to ignore this. Let them have a common bedroom. Come on, I mean, as long as they're consenting adults. I mean, who am I to say otherwise? Okay, let's go to the press, see if there's anything. Nope. Share the story. Everyone loves me. Brilliant. What have we got over here? Oh, this is a pretty garbage piece of land, and it's probably reflected in the price. It's absolutely not reflected in the price. The price is high. Fine. Right. Well, let's bid... How much do I value this land? A lot, but not that much. So let's call it an even 1,000. Yeah, an even 1,000, sure. That's fine. What have we got coming up in the expedition calendar? Let's have a quick little look. Difficulty is hard. We might be able to attempt that. Maybe, just maybe. Archaeology, linguistics, and that's challenging. Challenging is less than hard. I think that we will take this. Now let me see if I can get a couple of people trained up in the ways of linguistics. Just a couple would be good. The whole point is that if we come across a particularly challenging interaction, then it's always good to have, you know, a couple of people who can deal with a plus situation, you know, a linguistic plus situation. You're actually pretty darn good. I'll take you. I will take you for just this occasion. And let's see if we can teach you linguistics. You cannot be taught linguistics. That is a crying shame, but you'll still do fine. Esther, I'm going to swap you out, actually, and instead we're going to see if we can go back to the merchant company, and we're going to buy coffee, and we're going to buy tobacco. That is a hugely inflated rate at which you can buy tobacco. I'm very unhappy with that. Very, very unhappy with that. We should have bought more last turn. Why don't I buy coffee? Buy coffee now. Get it whilst the going is good, I think. Yes, let's give that a shot. History textbook, blunderbuss, no, none of that nonsense. None of that is actually required. That's fine. Okay, I mean, look, I'm not overly thrilled about having to attempt a level like this, but we must do it. We must do it. We're at least going to do it with a team that it's not guaranteed not to get fears, but you know, more than likely we will be just fine. We're kind of hoping for a little bit of black market goodness. I want to just try and get black market stuff earlier. If we get black market stuff earlier, then that means that, you know, we're able to keep an eye out for linguistics plus. I think you literally all of my best linguisticians. That is literally all of my linguistic firepower, though. So if we do need to test again for linguistics, then we might be in some trouble. Actually, you'll probably be good enough. Yeah, and then whatever the case is, I think we'll whatever the resolve of this last action will be, I think we'll be just fine. Yeah, survival and linguistics, both garbage actually, so probably a failure. Yeah, I pretty much figured that to be the case, but that's okay. So on the whole, I think we should still have a successful. There we go, a successful expedition, and don't get me wrong, that is a substantial amount of money with which we should hopefully be able to invest. Here's hoping that we've managed to acquire our first bit of property. Return to the expedition with an artifact. You learn about this because the person wanted to give it to you personally whilst asking for a raise, of course, except for babbling about a bad situation on a real estate market, a higher cost of living. He mentions a pension fund. It seems your employee is worried about the future. You shouldn't belittle that, right? But can you afford to increase his salary? Yes. Yes, give him a raise. Oh, look, 20 pounds. 20 pounds, that's nothing. Oh, brilliant. We just bought a brand new piece of land, and honestly, pretty happy with that. Right. Black market. We should have a bit of black market stuff. What is it actually worth? What, between 50? Are you telling me it's between 50 and 100 pounds? Really? Are you actually having a giggle? Wow. Okay, so he asked for, okay, well, you know what? He asked for a raise of 20 pounds. He's gonna get a darn sight better than that, that's for sure. Oh boy, that's irritating. Look, let me go into the press, see if anyone's interested in the press situation. Give a gift. No, I don't want to do that. It's all worth too much. No. Oh, let me just check out the merchant company. Tobacco is slightly cheaper this turn. I mean, it's still... Ooh. It's cheaper than last turn. As is gin. Coffee is just gone way up. It's because I bought so many bits of coffee. So many things of coffee. Look, part of me wants to say, hey, why don't we build a casino on this piece of land? A casino seems like a pretty darn good idea because, you know, it's got reasonable population density. However, positive features, urbanization, negative features, population density, coffee plantation, positive features, fertility. It's not super unfertile. Same with the plantation. Okay. I mean, there must be something good that we can put in here. A hotel? Prestige, which provides you respect, a better position, and of course, more quarters for your employees. I'm not really that bothered, to be honest. You can decrease your manager's salaries. I don't really care about that. I need money. I need money, really. Yeah, this is really good, but it's not good here. I mean, this is just a terrible piece of land, really, I think. Yeah, I think it's just a pretty garbage piece of land on the whole. I'm gonna try and get a plantation. And I think... Yeah, I think that's what I'm after. I think I'm gonna legitimately get a coffee plantation. It's going to cost me almost nothing, so that's quite nice. Managers, geology. We can assign a manager, indeed. No, hold on. Let me just check to see who's got a decent geology score. You're not bad. 33, 23. I mean, you're not even the best. I think you're the best, yeah. You're actually quite good on the whole, so I kind of want to keep you on the team. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put William Holmes. Yeah, you can become the manager there, because I'm not particularly bothered about your other abilities, so that should be fine. Okay, brand new bit of auction. Land selling price is $914. I mean, oh my goodness, what a wonderful bit of land. Let's bid 2,000 bucks for it. I think that's gonna be maybe a little bit on the high side. Do I regret it? Not really, actually. Let's take this opportunity to buy some tobacco. Let's buy two. Buy 2 bits of tobacco, sure. And that leaves us with, yeah, 2 coffee, 2 tobacco in the warehouse at the moment. Fine. Chinese porcelain, which is worth sweet nothing. Any employees worth picking up? Not really. Oh, actually, something that I should have remembered to do. Your attitude is neutral. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that everyone's attitude is indeed neutral, because not particularly bothered about. I don't want to get anyone. I don't want to get anyone a fear that we can necessarily avoid. Okay, what have we got? Difficulty 5, difficulty moderate, required explorers 5, history and survival. Maybe we'll just take that, honestly. I think we undoubtedly take history. Gives us a little bit more money, which is always nice, and it gives us more, whatever this is, prestige, whatever the popularity. I can't even remember. Okay, so sorry, what did that test? That tested history. Okay, let's go to quarters and see if anyone is particularly good at history. As it turns out, no one is particularly good at history. Okay. Will anyone want to learn history? If nobody wants to learn history, you want to learn history. Okay, that's fine. 2 more people maybe. You'll learn history, grand, and you'll learn history as well. It's just so if we come across a history plus test, we'll be able to absolutely counter it. Right, stimulants at absolutely every opportunity. Let's do that. Okay, what did I actually build? I can't even remember what I built. I either built a coffee thing or a other thing. History plus. I think you are my history man, aren't you? Yeah. Oscar, go forth and succeed. Brilliant. Okay, so already I'm feeling much more confident about this run. Archaeology. Ooh. Esther. Okay, good. That's good stuff. You could still develop a fear, by the way, Esther. You don't have your gin. History. Anyone else that's qualified to talk about history? Yeah, I'll put you forward. Sure. You're the best history guy that we've got left. So that's 3 out of 3 successful so far. 3 out of 3 submissions successful so far. Linguistics. As it just so happens, both of my remaining chaps are particularly good. A ruthless success. You found an Egyptian mummy. Fantastic. Brilliant. That is a pretty nice artifact. Thanks for that, Cuppy. History plus. Yikes. Yeah, this task may indeed be too much. Yeah. Unforgettable failure. Learned +2 history. I mean, that's good at least, I guess. But, it should net us a success, I hope. There we go. Brilliant. 2 reputation. No fears, which is really what matters, isn't it? Okay, what have we got? Brunch is the most important meal of the day. At least people say so, but it's another matter whether they're right or wrong. You're now sitting in a dining room trying to eat this nutritious omelet with fruits and whipped cream. Suddenly you start coughing. Unfortunately, you don't prepare any beverage to drink. You look to quench your thirst. Do you decide to make tea, or do you look for a bottle of wine? Make a tea. Brilliant. We've bought the land. Okay, I overpaid by a fairly large... Oh, no. Okay, so it turns out that the coffee plantation is hot garbage. Right, let's build a coffee plantation right over there. Assign a manager. You are going to get unassigned. That's right. Yep. And you'll be assigned next turn. That's fine. Anyway, point that I'm trying to make. This is pretty good. It's pretty good. Nice. Also, we should maybe see if we can try and sell this land. I'll keep it for now, just in case. But I'm almost certain to try and demolish that coffee plantation on it. Yeah, yikes. Okay, well, that could have been better, but it's fine. Linguistics, a moderate linguistics test. I think I would probably like that best. 7 explorers, though. I think we take the linguistics test. But that means that I'm going to have to get, what, 2 more employees? Literally 2 more employees. Okay, well, we'll hire them both because, I mean, we have to. I don't want to take this history test. Not a hard one. No, I want to try and keep it reasonably easy for now. Okay, let's just go in. Let's just go in like this. I don't really want to spend any points improving. Oh, I should have yeah, make sure that I shared my story. Brilliant. Current popularity, reputation gained. Yeah, nothing else in the black market. No, nothing. How much stuff do I have left in my warehouse? Enough to get me through this last expedition here. Okay, linguistics. Give me what you've got, video game. Hit me with your best shot, as they say. Right. Coffee and tobacco. Let's do it. Okay, right. So this is already feeling a little bit more risky than previous missions. Although, in fairness, linguistics is one of those skills that we do seem to have a fairly good grasp of, which is wonderful. Yeah, just absolutely making sure that we know we have our best person. Pretty sure it's you. Theodore, yes, you are indeed the chap. Success, wonderful. That's indeed what we like to see. So as long as we succeed in this mission, then no harm will come to us. Right. Vanda, I think you're the one for the job here. There we go. A wonderful, massive, huge success. I like it. Come on, pull up an artifact. Another linguistics test. Okay, well, this is our last sort of specialist linguist who I believe we've technically trained. But I suppose that is 3 out of 3 tests so far. Combat ability and linguistics. Okay, you know what? Honestly, could be worse. Thomas Jefferson, the man himself. Right. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, that's fantastic. So, I don't want to say that it's a guaranteed success, because I don't know how the maths works. Yeah, I know it's unforgettable failure. Learned 2 linguistics. I still think that should net us with a success in the mission as a whole. Brilliant. Wonderful. Okay, £2,700. Right when we needed it most. Now, we do wipe out most of that for the salary. Paying the salaries and all that, but that's fine. I didn't actually bid anything for the bit of land, but that's fine. Okay, swears that he saw a unicorn during the last job. Choose to believe him or take the matter seriously and silence him. Send him to the doctor. Minus £50. Oh, come on. You got 1 unit of coffee from your coffee plantations. Fantastic. And let's pay all the salaries. Brilliant. Okay, is anyone interested in my story? No, nobody at all. Right. Share my story. My popularity is rising. What's happening on the chessboard? I don't actually know. This is a prime piece of real estate. This is a prime piece of real estate for a casino. That is what I want. That is what I want. Absolutely what I want. Okay, you know what? I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. What I should do is check out this area first. See if there's anything that we can sell. There's not. We should go to the merchant company. We should buy In fact, we shouldn't buy coffee because I don't need to buy coffee anymore. In fact, we're, you know, completely self-sufficient in the whole coffee department. I should also go over here and I should assign a manager. Who did we have last time? We had William Holmes. Yes, William Holmes, you're actually pretty darn good. So we're at maximum fertility over here. This is a very, very good piece of land. Steam Lakes, kind of feel like maybe I should liquidate this land and just get rid of it. It's pretty useless. You know what? We'll leave it for now, but we just will not leave it as a... You know, we won't stick a manager here or anything. We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it empty. Let me have a little look at our expedition situation. Linguistics, challenging. Okay. Archaeology, history, challenging. Okay. And archaeology and combat capability, moderate. I mean, I think I want to take... I actually maybe want to take the challenging linguistics situation. Yeah, okay. Let me go to property management. Let me go to property management and let me pay literally all that I've got. Literally all that I've got for this. I really do want it. I know that I said that I didn't want to play dangerously. But you know what? I've slipped into my bad old habits. As long as we can complete this mission, we will be totally fine. We'll be totally fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. You're good at linguistics. You're not bad at linguistics. You've developed a fear. I didn't realize that. That's a real shame. And it's because you didn't have your gin. That's a darned irritating fact. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Right. Well, I'm not going to take anyone who's got a gin stimulant or a need for a gin stimulant because, as I say, my plan is just to get coffee, tobacco, and that's it. That's what we're gonna have. That's what we're gonna have regularly. Keep it coffee, keep it tobacco. You know, light stuff. You know, you can't be sloshed on the job. It's just not possible. Not in my world anyway. Okay. Boom. Crush it. No. Not quite. That was a plus mission, so it would be fairly difficult to crush. But I think we should be fine. Okay, geology, 33 geology. Do we have anyone else who's better at geology? No. You are the one. Brilliant. All right. Linguistics. We've got one more linguistician, technically, on hand. Success. Okay, 3 out of 3 successes so far. Can only go downhill from here. Survival and linguistics. Well, you're on 38 survival, so that's probably going to be okay, yeah. That actually worked out really rather well. So even if this is a failure, we'll still probably be fine. Linguistics plus, yeah, whatever. Unforgettable lesson. Fine. Fine. Totally fine with that outcome. I will absolutely take that. No fears, 2 reputation, and a buttload. That is a technical term. A buttload of money. 3,900 bucks. 1 unit of coffee. Lovely. Let's pay everyone's salaries. We bought new land, and I tell you what, that was a really good deal for it. You slowly drink a tea, trying to cherish the moment of silence. Suddenly the butler appears in the next room. You ask whether or not your clothes were taken from the laundry. Your employee answers no. Brings a slight expression of astonishment to your face. What? You ask whether or not your clothes were taken from the laundry. Turn a blind eye? What? I don't actually understand what that means. Okay, I'm taking the chess pieces, slowly but surely. Don't actually understand what's happening. Don't actually understand what's happening at all. Oh, okay. I want to buy this. This is very, very good. Okay, I mean, it's good for me. It's good for me because I've already got another property in this area, so let's try and do that. Okay, there are 2 things that I want to try and do. First of all, I need to check difficulty of Dreadful. Don't think we can attempt that quite yet. Combat capability, 1,900 bucks. Or archaeology. I mean, probably the one that pays more. I mean, that's barely going to cover the costs of... It's barely going to cover the costs of... Barely going to cover the cost of my team. Right, let me go to the market just for a second. What have I got in the warehouse? I've got coffee, and I just need I just need tobacco. Well, I'll pay that ridiculous price. I'll pay that. Will I pay that ridiculous price? I've got gin. Oh boy. I mean, it's not a thrilling position to be in, I must say. Oh, is there anything in the black market that that can be sold off? Nope, nothing at the black market that can be sold off. And I would love to keep my money. I'd love to keep my money free to try and buy this bit of land right here. Not to mention the fact that I really want to build a flipping casino right on this tile. A casino makes money. Okay, I think I need to try and prioritize property. I know I said I didn't want to prioritize property, but I think I need to. Right, let's buy the tobacco. Decision made. Buy the tobacco, because making sure that an expedition goes successfully and people don't develop fears is actually a priority. Let's bid £1,516 for that second property called Hourglass Desert in this, I don't know, teal sector. I suppose there are 2 teal sectors. And in this area, I think we are going to sell off this bit of land. £925. Honestly, I will take that. Yeah, I think that's just a good place to be. Right, then let's go back to expeditions, see what we've got. Combat capability, what was I going to do? Yeah, it was the combat capability one, because there's no way that I'm attempting that. Ugh. Everyone's combat capability leaves a little bit to be desired, I must say. And it doesn't look like we can get anything to improve the combat capability of the team, so I guess we're going to have to just suck it up and get on with it, eh? How great. Okay, 6 people are required. I think we can find a place for everyone except for Esther, if I'm not mistaken, even though Esther may technically have slightly better combat capability than everyone else. Actually, I take that back. She is the only one with any combat capability. Right, well, that's a huge problem. Let me see if I can teach somebody combat capability, just so that we have more than one person who doesn't completely suck at it. Alright, Esther can be taught. Sure, her combat capability is actually really, really flippin' good. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, that's literally it. Okay, so Esther needs to come on this mission. Esther absolutely needs to come on this mission. That's the only thing that has been decided. You don't need to come on this mission, although you are actually pretty good at other stuff, so we'll take you, sure. You should come. You should come. Thomas Jefferson, you should come as well. And Jasper, yeah, you can honestly not come. That's totally fine with me. Right, so again, we're going to, you know, majority sort of stimulants. Yeah, sorry, Esther, your gin will not be coming with us. Unless I was, of course, to build a train station. But I don't want to build a train station. Not quite yet. Okay, this music has gotten me all anxious. Right, Esther, you are the combat capability queen. Do it. Ruthless success? No, just a success. Kinda sucks. Kinda hoping that maybe we could have had a ruthless success there. It's been a while since we've crushed it enough in order to earn a... Ooh. In order to earn enough... enough stuff. Yeah, do these 3. I'm going to keep this guy free just in case we need another combat capability check. Ruthless success. Found a write-in. Fantastic. That's worth nothing. That's garbage. Yeah. I can't even remember what I was saying. Doesn't particularly matter. Probably wasn't really particularly relevant. But a ruthless success is pretty darned good. And it's a, you know, it's a little bit of a moral boost. Linguistics. Yeah, see, this is why I kept the combat capability guy back. E.G. Squire is pretty good at combat capability, so yeah, that'll guarantee us the success there. That's pretty good, you know, on the whole, could have been a little bit, better, I guess. We developed a fear, probably on Esther. Yep, I thought as much. So that does significantly, actually, decrease the positive vibes that I was feeling from that expedition. Wow, okay. Well, we get the land. That's great. We get the land, but we don't have anything else. We literally do not have anything else. That's good. We have paid a heck of a lot for this land. We have literally got £75. Nobody's ever bothered about my stories, which kind of sucks, but that is what it is. Linguistics and geology. Maybe we take that, to be honest. I feel like I need to go big. Do we even have 7? I think this is legitimately what we do. If we're able to finish this 3,200, if we're able to finish this successfully, then that leaves us with $1,000 free. Coffee and gin. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This doesn't leave Esther open to a fear, but it does leave the other half of the team. Right. Geology. I didn't really evaluate my team very well before we came out here. You are indeed the only person that has a skill in geology. Ruthless success. Again, it's totally garbage. I also didn't check what was in demand on the black market at the time of the last mission, so that's a bit of a bummer. Another geology check. Do I really want to burn Esther on this? Legitimately, I do. Yeah, let's just hope that there's not too many more geology checks. Otherwise, we could be in some trouble. 23 and 20. I actually think 23 and 21 are the best that we have. Sure. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good news. That's better than I was expecting, to be honest. No more geology checks, please. Oh, we are scraping the bottom of the barrel. Oh, I cannot believe that that was successful. I cannot believe that that was successful. And that's a geology plus. Okay, well, at least we know this is going to be a failure. It wasn't a ruthless failure, which was disappointing in its own way. Right, just wait and see. Wait and see all the fears that we're going to get. We didn't get a single fear. Hey, never listen to me again. That's real good. Okay, what have we got? $3,200 in the bank. Don't mind me. I didn't bid anything. And he paid a lot of money for that. We got some coffee. Brilliant. The Almighty Picnic. You've been invited to a small private picnic at Hard Knock. You hadn't personally known the person who organizes it, Francis Haverfield, but you know, associated with the academic. Okay. Publish some biting remarks. On the other hand, each editor will be turned down. The situation is tricky. But it could also be a trap. Apologize, but don't attend. Sure. Apologize, but don't attend. Not particularly bothered about that. Okay, somebody has a half-hour interest in my story. Brilliant. Give exclusive license. Well, hey! They were interested. Delighted. Delighted. Absolutely delighted. Okay. I'm going to remain out of the property market for now. Oh, look. Sell now. Let's sell this. Let's sell this, let's sell this thing. There we go. Grand. Free up a little bit of cash. Brilliant. Very, very happy with that. Okay. Coffee is not in high demand. I will buy one bit of gin. Not one bit of gin. One bit of tobacco. Just to keep us going. Okay. Not interested in what you've got. What have we got over here? History. That's not even enough to cover my costs. Challenging. No. Hard. I think we take this, right? Survival. I don't think people's survival skills are particularly good, but whatever. How am I facing up against my opponents? 11 reputation? I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Expenses? I can't have a look at everyone else's expenses. That's fine. Yeah, revenues. Oh boy. Right. Let me go back to property management and let me see where I wanted to build that casino. Where did I want to build it? I wanted to build it at Highlander Wilderness, if I'm not mistaken. Build a casino. Negative features, urbanization. Brilliant. So we need survival and combat capability in our manager. Nope. Survival, combat capability. You're pretty good. E.g. Squire. Yeah, sure. I do want to make sure that my casino actually makes a ridiculously large amount of money. Population density is super, super high, so I'm kind of hoping that this is what changes my fortunes around dramatically. Right, should we prepare for an expedition? Let us indeed do that. What was I doing? I was doing that survival mission, wasn't I? Yeah, and I just got rid of a guy who was pretty darn good at surviving things. But that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Actually, everyone's pretty good at survival. You know what? Yeah, I'll take that. That's actually not too bad. Esther, of course, is going to be left vulnerable here again because she's not gonna have access to her gin. But that's okay. Property management, I did say that I didn't want to bid on anything. Yeah, so let's take it easy on the whole property front. But if I do have this money, I might as well invest it in something. I still have one thing to build. Oh, what do I want to do? Build property. Build another casino? What does the gin distillery do? Negative features is population density. That's unfortunate. Look, build another casino. Build another casino. Wait, what? Did my money not... Okay, don't understand what happened there, but that's fine. We now have 2 casinos with 2 different managers, and I was expecting some money? I was expecting to spend some money, but apparently we've got 832 money. That must be a bug. I'm grateful for it. Very, very grateful for it. Okay, let's begin. It's the Fabulous 5, the Fabulous Famous 5. My favorite Fabulous Famous 5. Let's just equip them with the basic fear deterrents of tobacco and coffee. That's all one really needs. That's all one really needs in life. Okay, Survival Plus. I think that we should have the skills to manage this. Esther and Vanda. Sure. Success, not a ruthless success, though. A little bit of a bummer there. We do still have a couple of okay survivalists, but I'm kind of hoping that there are checks for other bits and bobs. Double survival. Honestly, that's probably as good as it gets for us. Yeah, test you and you. Brilliant. Right. I don't want to say guaranteed success for this expedition, but pretty much a guaranteed success. He says very confidently. Survival again. Literally every check was a survival check. Last one, we failed. No worries about that. No big deal. Let's have a look. Brilliant. Expedition success. £3,000. We cover our costs. 2 units of coffee from your coffee plantations. Wonderful. 262 from your casinos. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's better than nothing. Pay later. Somebody bought the land. I don't care about that. Balloons, the great small talk. Simply an empty talk after touching the ground. Thanks for a nice afternoon. Gives you a balloon as a gift. It's a very expensive gift. You can't really accept such an offer from a good friend. You're not in Japan. Are you ever obligated to return? Maybe you should. Look at my new balloon. Look at my new balloon. 1 point of reputation. Absolutely. He gave me a balloon. Look, it's his fault. If he didn't want to give it to me, he shouldn't have. Right. Anyone interested in the story? Somebody's interested in the story. Right. Well, you guys... get away from here. Get away from me. I'm not interested in this piece of property. It's ridiculously pricey. Therefore, not interested. Coffee is on the cheap. Tobacco is dirt cheap. We've got 2 coffee in our warehouse. We just got 2 coffee just now. Brilliant. Okay, I think this is good. I think we're fine. I think we're in a good place. I think that we can probably start thinking about either saving up a little bit more money or maybe using it to train some of my dudes. Oh, yes. Any Any artifacts that we care about? Not really. Not really at all. Anything in the warehouse that we can buy, or the merchant company that we can buy, sorry? We can have a look. I should probably start buying... Oops. I should probably start buying these things on a fairly regular basis. Yeah, let me see if I can try buy them now. There we go. Brilliant. And then let's have a look at what we've got here. Combat capability, 2,000 bucks. It's not going to cover my costs. 5. 3 reputation, 2 reputation. I think we want to try and go for this. Is anyone well versed in history? Thanks, Cuppy, for your feedback. Anyone well versed in history? You're not bad. You're not... In fact, you're very good. Let's see if we can try and give you a history lesson. There we go. Give you a history lesson as well. Brilliant. Give you a history lesson. Give you a history lesson too. Fantastic. And maybe give you a history lesson too. Nah, no, that's fine. Although, in saying that, I think I did get a mobile library, which... What does that give me? It gives me something. Hold up. Yeah, coffee plantation, casino, casino. Okay. Alright. Next thing that we're going to get is a train, which allows me to carry, I think, carry stuff with me. Because if I was able to get, yeah, +7 to history, oh man, we could crush it so hard. I think that's what I want to do. I think that's absolutely what I want to do. Wait, what? Ah, yes, this is the one that I'm after. 7 employees. Okay, we're gonna have to hire both of these guys. Actually not terrible. Actually not terrible. Although, I need to make sure that your attitude is not precarious. I'm going to move it down to more secure. And it's now risky, which is a little bit... it's a little bit high for my liking, but we'll change that. We'll change that in a bit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of those. Grand. What is the stimulant that is everyone's choice of drug? I tell you what, everyone likes tobacco. Okay, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna put tobacco in here, and then we're also going to have... Yeah, we're going to have the mobile library. Right, so I'm hoping that we absolutely crush it on this expedition, and therefore manage to bring home a bunch of good stuff. Right, I'm gonna play it safe here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send out Theodore, who, yeah, I would expect will be a success, but is not going to be a huge success, because I'm sure that we're going to get tested on history again. History and geology. Who's that? It's you. You're pretty good. Success. Great. I'm going to wait until we get tested on just history, then I'm going to deploy my highest history chap. You're not bad. History and linguistics. You're pretty good, yeah. So, a single history test, and we're going to deploy our strongest history chap. There we go. This is the opportunity. It's Oscar, without a doubt, who's our highest history guy. And it should be a ruthless success, and that should give us an artifact. That kind of is... it's a bit of a kick in the teeth, to be honest. You know, kind of... What's the whole point of having a strategy like that if we're not rewarded? I don't know what the chances of a ruthless success actually occurring are. But I do feel like, well, we got a ruthless success anyway, so that was good. So at least we were able to, you know, through the purchase of, it's actually okay. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, so through the book that we bought, the mobile library, which cost me £250, we did get a fear on somebody. Oh, it was the guy who I tried to decrease his attitude, but it didn't work. Okay, it's fine. 1 unit of coffee from your plantations, grand. 480 bucks for my casinos. Later, pay that. You bought that, fine. Prospectors of love. Drank a potion of love. Call a doctor. 150 pounds? I thought it was 100. I thought it was 50 pounds. I was sure it was 50 pounds. Oh, for goodness. What is the price of doctors these days? Okay, hard to reach deposits. Hard to reach deposits sounds awfully like bank robbery to me. I think we're going to attempt search of wisdom. That's fine. That shouldn't be too darn difficult to do. Interested, sympathetic. Well, give the license. Fantastic. Let's do that. Property management. What have we got? I'm not really interested in buying this. Don't even think I want to place anything. I don't want to place a... Yeah, I just straight up think I'm not interested. Exploration, geology. I will buy... Well, it's really cheap. Buy coffee, buy tobacco. Probably didn't need to buy coffee there, but that's fine. Right. Bit more gin, bit more tobacco. Tell you what. It maybe would be an idea to stop my opponent getting this area. You know what? I'll make a bid for it. Let me try and get a couple of people trained up first. I do need another bit of property because I need to get that train. I want to get that train. I want to get a train. I also want to get a gin distillery place. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure how profitable my hotels actually are, and my casinos actually are. There's just not enough information on them. I literally do not think that I can get any information on... Yeah, this gives me an overview of the quests. Success chance 100%. Yeah. See, the problem is that I have no way of knowing how profitable my casinos are. So if one casino is making a significant amount of money, I just won't know about it. Right. I'm gonna bid on this. I'm gonna bid that much on it. Maybe that seems like a little bit excessive, but I don't actually expect to get it. Yeah, don't actually expect to get it. Okay, what was I going to do? I was going to go and do this, which was another history test, actually. It's a moderate history test. Fine. Fine. Let's go back to the quarters, see if there's anyone that can be improved historically. Not you. Not you either. Not you. Not you. And not... Yes, you. Your attitude also is going to be reduced somewhat, so you're going to chill out a little bit. Your fears have already hit you hard, so, I mean, that's irritating. Very irritating indeed, but it is what it is, I suppose. Right. Right, so my history buffs... My history buffs, and just for my generalists... Yeah, try and take Esther out of here. And we'll get you. Casper, you're actually pretty good. Yeah, take you off, and then... Actually, no, keep you on. Because we should theoretically be able to motivate everyone with just coffee and tobacco, I believe. Coffee, tobacco. Yeah, not gonna do the whole university assistant thing. I don't think I need it. I think we'll be just fine. Anyway, yes, so... The mission for the next opportunity for us to try and increase our mission efficiency is, without a doubt, building a train station with the ability to carry more on a specific expedition, I do believe. That's what we're going to try and do. Yeah, you. Yeah, sure. Success. Brilliant. Brilliant. So we want to try and carry more stuff with us, if at all possible. Yeah, you're a bit of an all-rounder. I want to keep you back. Sure. Deploy Thomas Jefferson. See what he can do. See if he can negotiate the way forward. Alright, another history check. I think we'll be fine. Don't get me wrong. I think we'll be absolutely fine. But I just, it just always makes me very apprehensive. A history plus check. Maybe not fine on that one. Oh, well. What do you know? All right. The complicated behind-the-scenes maths checks out. Brilliant. We didn't gather any fears, and we just about break even, I think, in terms of finances. Wowzers! We actually bought the land. Well, that is brilliant. Casinos have generated a loss. What? That's awful. We've had this opportunity before. Take the government side. Sure. Oh, no. Oh, my casinos. Right, well, that's deeply troubling. And that's our first strike on the board. And we're not able to pay our salaries. We're not able to pay our salaries. Literally by about £40. That's a real shame. Oh, no. Now I need to bid here. I need to bid here. I need to bid a lot here. I really care about getting Nightmare Woods. Right, £1,600. Sure. Train station? Sure. You know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's flip and do it. We're going to get a train station. We don't need to assign a manager. I'm not bothered about assigning a manager. I don't care. I'm just not interested. I'm going to give my story to these guys. Brilliant. And let's see if there's anything on the black market. Nothing on the black market at the moment. Any warehouse? No. Labor market? I mean, the labor market is what it is. What have we got? I mean, it's a hard expedition. Challenging expedition. Geology and history. Probably what I'm after, actually, yeah. Yeah, I think we straight up just give this a shot. Okay. Geology and history. I think this is probably our best combo, actually, maybe. You know, just sort of spread across everything. I think people have the right set of skills. I say that. Geology, yep. And, oh, you've got -6 geology. Oh, that sucks. That sucks really, really hard. But, you know, this is the world in which we live. Mind if we got a few crates of tobacco? I mean, +5 history and tobacco? Sure. Let's do tobacco. Okay, I mean, wish me luck on this one. If this goes badly wrong, then I can see us being in a bit of a dodgy situation. I mean, this is a very, very hard test with which to open up the game. Good. I'm delighted that I passed a Geography Plus test. A Geology Plus test, not a Geography Plus test. History, just regular history. Yep. Sure. Absolutely wonderful. Good stuff. Maybe I need to start trusting my people a little bit more. They seem to be doing an absolutely stellar job. On the whole. Esther, brilliant. History, yep. Ruthless success? Nope, still not a ruthless success. Oscar, I was expecting at least one time for you to be a ruthless success, and you weren't. One failure. That's honestly the first failure in what feels like a while. But, I mean, I'm delighted, honestly, that we've succeeded. 5,200 bucks in the bank. As long as my casinos don't lose a gazillion money, because I've generated a loss of £29. Wow. Okay, I think there are too many casinos in the region. That is the problem, I think. Everything in the tea house. Take the deal. -2 points of reputation. It was a setup. You were caught red-handed. Ah, don't care. Right, pay everyone's salary. Oh boy. Okay, give exclusive license. What? You guys didn't want my story? Okay, we need to demolish a casino. Demolish the casino. It'll take 1 round to complete. Whatever. We do have a train station, which supposedly is there, but isn't doing anything at the moment. Training center, exclusive club. What else do we care about? A hotel? Gin distillery? Build a hotel? Ideally, I'd build a cruise steamboat, but... yeah. Sure, build a hotel. You know what? Build a flippin' hotel. Why not? Why not? Just build a hotel. Let me see if I can try and... who do I need to speak to? Who's the editor of this paper? Royal Archaeology Gazette? Yeah, who, is it you? It is you. Use your favors. I would love you to sponsor me. I would love you to sponsor me. Oh, that would be so good. That would be so good. Oh, there's a demand for this thing. I've got one of those things. Brilliant. Let me sell it now. Let me sell it now. I can't sell it now. It's pretty irritating, actually. Archaeology, hard. I don't think we have any archaeologists among us. As difficult as that is to believe. Geology, probably the skill that we have second most of. I say that, although I was deeply disappointed by my team's geology skills. Anyone up for being trained in geology? Grand. Okay, so it was 2 people that were trained in geology. As long as we don't fail this one, we'll be absolutely fine. I am living way too close to the line here. We're not even bidding on the property. Not even interested. Not even slightly. Give me the hard geology mission. Sure. Why not, eh? Oh, actually, hold up. Oh, that would be so good to have right now. And if only I could sell this thing, then that would be great. Oh, I can't even sell. I can't sell anything to get that, can I? What have I got in the warehouse? +3 to archaeology? Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. I should have checked this. I should have checked this first. Unless I can get like a royal... one random booster +7 to skill. No, I'd love... yeah, alright, fine. That was positive to exploration, which is not bad, but it's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Can't lie, I'm disappointed. Right, Esther. Yep, you're coming with me. You, yep, and oh, you're -6 to geology. Everyone has a negative geology modifier. Mind if we get a few crates of tobacco? I unfortunately don't have a single bit of tobacco. You know what? Let's take 7 exploration, 3 archaeology. Any archaeology tests, any exploration tests, we're gonna get them both. Why did I do that? Mostly because I'm just irritated that I didn't check. It's a geology plus event. We have 1 guy who's good at geology. Oh, we have to choose 2 explorers. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. That's a bad start. It's a bad start. It's a real bad start. That is a real bad start. You can start to see how this run is starting to spiral at this point. What is it? It's geology and combat capability. Not you. You. Oh my... Really? Really? I find that slightly troubling to believe. Survival, I mean... Oh. Oh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Alright, well. We get £800 at least, right? How is it that the casinos consistently lose money? I didn't even... Sure. That is not good. Also, why are my trains not providing me with the ability to take more? Oh, maybe the trains just give me the ability to take more on an to take more stuff to an expedition. I thought it was more stuff to an expedition, not more expeditions. But I seem to have 4 expeditions on offer. We gotta go big. We gotta go big. Combat capability and linguistics, I think, is what I gotta take. And we gotta try and make this work. We gotta try and make this work. When diplomacy fails, that is what we're going to be doing. This is going to be our last hurrah. What did I say? Combat capability and linguistics. I'll buy the revolver. I hate it. Not even interested. We're gonna go into the Royal Chess Club. And I'm going to ask for a donation again. It's a history donation. And we burned another favor. Ideally, I'd like to be sponsored because you get way more good stuff. Can I fire some people? I don't really want to fire anyone, to be honest. Everyone's doing such a great job. Okay, look. If we make this, we're fine. If we don't make this... we are in serious trouble. Right. Anyone with linguistics. You've got linguistics. You don't... Well, actually, you do. You got combat capability, but no linguistics. You've got some linguistics. You've got some combat capability. You've got neither, really. You've got both. And you've got neither. Oh, boy, this is a joke. This is a flippin' joke. We'll take coffee with us. Sure. All right. Wish me luck on this one, chaps. This is looking and feeling negative. The music is telling me it's negative as well. Combat capability check. Well, we do have one person that's got particularly high combat capability. That task may be too much for me. If this task is too much for you, Esther, we're stuffed. Yeah, we're stuffed. We are absolutely stuffed. 36 linguistics. Another failure? Okay, I literally have no idea what the maths is here. Yeah, I have no idea what the maths is. I don't know what the percentage chance of me succeeding here is, but I just am not able to make this happen. Okay, this is another colossal failure of an expedition. I think I literally just cannot attempt under any circumstances. I literally just cannot under any circumstances attempt hard missions. I guess I just can never do that. Yeah, that is a horrific failure. Not only is it a horrific failure, it's unless the casino bring the efficiency 0% success chance. So there was literally never any chance of you ever succeeding that. There was literally no chance of anyone succeeding this, presumably. Okay, look, the maths is pretty flippin' wild on this. Must be. Accept the gift. Sure. Oh. It's good. Oh, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough because I've got the over. Oh, the prior salary. Oh. I've leveraged myself too much. Everyone is asking for too much money. I don't have the money. The casinos came good at the end. They did, kind of. Except, oh wait, they didn't. I thought the house was always supposed to make money, yet I only feel like I've been able to make money from the casino. I was literally only able to make money from the casinos once. Once, I tell you. Once. What a joke. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to say don't pay the salary, obviously, but as soon as I click don't pay the salary, then the game will indeed decide to end. So I'm just, you know, preemptively setting myself up for the disappointment. Also setting myself up for the end of the video, as you do. Don't pay the salary. It's your third strike. You have no strikes left. The game is over for you. Bazoom. Defeat. Black market. Screw you. Hard mode. Screw you too. What's the point of having a dreadful mission if I'm never, ever, ever going to be able to attempt a dreadful mission? Apparently, absolutely everything I attempted in hard mode, there was just never any success of it ever happening. There was never any chance of me ever being successful. Never. Can you believe it? I sure can. Right, well, ladies and gents, thank you very, 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 very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. This has been Archeo Shinar. We might have another crack at this. You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. Tune in next time. Thanks as ever to my fantastic Patreon supporters who help make videos like this possible. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.